Just another day in the life of no internet. Coming out here for breakfast to upload this video and hatching Paris from an egg. What else? 2 Paris. 3. Is this real? Let's have a water, please. 3. It can't get any worse than that, right? Like, what are the odds? Let's see. Poliwag. 1 more. Can I go 4 out of 5? Kubbi. Where are my Gen 2 hatches? I got some 2Ks going off soon. Alright, I gotta start this upload. Quick stop here in Downey at the mailbox. It's been a while since I picked up mail. Trying to get back on schedule here, but you know, it's like 20-25 minutes away from where I live now. But after this, we're continuing on to West LA, aka the far side of LA, aka the part that I hate driving to more than the east side. My 2Ks are hatching. Charmander. Sweet. Squirtle. No way. Am I gonna have 3 in a row luck here? 3 starters? What are the odds? I hatched 3 Paris this morning. Can I hatch 3 starters right now? 3 starters. Not 3 different starters, but 3 starters. Alright, here we go. All the way out to West LA. I'm out here on Sawtell for a meeting, but it's not for another 10 minutes. So we have a little bit of time to talk about something interesting that happened with the Gen 2 update. It's always been a question whether or not time of day affects Pokemon spawns, and there's finally research to support the answer, yes, time of day does affect the type of spawns you'll see. Pokémon GO Hub published a study that looked at thousands of Pokemon spawns to find that Ghost and Dark types definitely spawn more during nighttime hours. The study features graphs of all Pokemon type spawns at each hour of the day, and this all corresponds to local time, meaning 0 on the graph is midnight at your local time, 5 on the graph is 5 a.m. local time, 11 on the graph, 11 a.m. local time. Most types spawn at pretty even rates throughout the day, with obvious dips between 2 a.m. and like 8 a.m. But when you look at Ghost and Dark types, they spawn at significantly lower rates during the day and spawn at much higher rates between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. local time. Also, Dante just texted me, meeting at Sujita. 5 minutes. So anyway, I'm probably gonna be in meetings for the rest of the day, but that's okay because we're gonna go out at night tonight and see if we can find increased spawns of Ghost and Dark types. Hello? We have an hour until our next meeting on the other side of town at the Great Company, but in the meantime, just enough time to stop here at Grand Park, the only Pikachu nest that I was able to find on the Sylph Road anywhere in LA. With how rare these festive party hat Pikachu are during this event, I figure a Pikachu nest is probably my best bet to find any. So if you're lucky enough to have a Pikachu nest near you, go check it out. Check the Sylph Road. Check the Sylph Road. Look for some nests. There it is, my first one. And it's female. It's a big park. Hopefully we can catch a few, maybe some with good IVs.
Spawn rates are not that great here.
I swear it was better. I swear it was better when it was a Ponyta nest during jury duty. It was. You remember. See that? Evolve a Party Hat Pikachu, you get a Party Hat Raichu. Wild Raichu, however, appear not to be wearing hats, interestingly enough. Look at this big boy. No berries necessary on this one. Can't complain though, catching evolved Pokemon in the wild. Got it. Now, look at this. As much as I would love to sit here and just shoot a time lapse of the sky, we have to be at the Great Co in 20 minutes, and 20 minutes is not a lot of time in LA. So, check it out.
Here it is.
We're back here at the parking lot.
Oh my gosh.
Zatu and Mantine. Let's go. This curveball that way is not going to work. This is tricky. Got it. Dang. This seems an odd place for a stingray, a manta ray to be hanging out down here in a parking structure. Bubble Water Pulse is definitely its best water type moveset. Oh, door's open. Meeting number 2 at the Great Co. My bag's full, as always. Look at this, it's like a crazy old coin sorter. It's almost 8, and we are very hungry, so we're gonna go eat, and then the nighttime spawns should come out after that. It's 8 o'clock, and check this out. A Houndour just appeared on the nearby list. 2 Murkrows, including the one right here. It's a small sample size, but it looks like it might be getting dark. That's a pun. It's been dark for hours. I'm talking about dark type Pokemon. Can I have the mother and son Donburi, please? Found another Murkrow. Nothing really conclusive. It's going to be hard to really come to any solid conclusions based on my own data points tonight. I probably won't see enough Pokemon to even have a decent sample size. Anecdotally, 2 Murkrows in a row. But to be fair, Murkrow seems like it's a pretty common spawn in urban areas like this. I've noticed them quite a bit at all times of the day, really. Alright. Anyway, I guess we'll just keep walking around, keep looking. I'm totally getting screwed on parking today. Parked in the wrong lot. Apparently, the restaurant doesn't validate for here, where I parked. I thought it was this one. Paying for parking at night. $9 for parking when we went to Grand Park earlier, which works out to $2.25 per Pikachu that I caught. So, very expensive event for me so far. Alright, lots of Murkrows out here, definitely. Whether or not that's a product of time of day, again, hard to say. I've only seen a few. We did see Houndours earlier today. The thing that would really tip me off is if I found a Sneasel, because I still have not seen a Sneasel in Pokemon Go since Gen 2 launched.
There's 2.
2? Jeez. Alright. This is starting to really feel like something here. 2 Murkrows now, so we're up to like 5 or 6 just here in the last hour after 8 o'clock, which lines up perfectly with what Pokemon GO Hub found with their research. That's 1 and 2. 1005. This is definitely the biggest Murkrow I have seen so far. Got it. Those are both easy catches. Nice. It's perfect because my phone is about to die. Feint Attack, Foul Play, very good Dark type moveset. 1005, that could actually be a decent prestiging Pokemon. So, huge come up on the Murkrows tonight. At least with that last one. I am exhausted and brain dead, as you can probably tell. But I decided we're gonna do a lap down at the pike just to see if we can find some more nighttime spawns. I'm wondering now if this nighttime specific spawning goes beyond just types and actually affects specific Pokemon. Because Hoot Hoot is a Pokemon that should be fairly common. In many people's experience, it is common, but I've only seen 11 since Gen 2 launched, which is not very many. There is one, well, it's not here, but you can see in the corner. I'm tracking it. It's out right now. I'm wondering if Hoot Hoot is a Pokemon that comes out more at night. Just a theory. Maybe this day-night cycle spawning goes beyond just types and, ooh, Ghastly, and is specific to certain species of Pokemon. Alright, like I said, very tired. I'm just gonna make this a quick montage. Enjoy. There were a few supposed nighttime spawns out there. It seems like maybe the nighttime spawns are a little bit biome dependent. Tons of water spawns, as always, down at the harbor. We know for sure that the day-night cycle is already affecting Eevee evolutions, with the 10-kilometer Buddy Eevee evolving into Espeon during the day or Umbreon at night, and that's dependent on the cosmetic day-night cycle. If it's nighttime in your game, you get Umbreon. If it's daytime in your game, you get Espeon. These nighttime spawns, at least according to Pokemon GO Hub's research, are showing that nighttime Pokemon are spawning more between the hours of 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. local time. Whatever time zone you're in, between 8 o'clock and 2 a.m. is when you'll see the most nighttime spawns, which from their research looks like Ghost and Dark type Pokemon, but I'm wondering, like I said, if that also includes nighttime spawning Pokemon like Hoot Hoot, and maybe others that might be nocturnal in some way. Just to quickly give you a list of nocturnal Pokemon from Gold and Silver, the Pokemon that spawned at increased rates during the nighttime were Rattata, Zubat, Oddish, Ghastly, Haunter, Staryu, Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Spinarak, Ariados, Murkrow, Mischievous, Sneasel, and Houndour. Crystal added a lot more nighttime spawning Pokemon, but I'll link to this list that I have here in the description if you want to check it out. So just keep an eye out for those Pokemon at night and see if you notice them at increased rates between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. As always, I'm curious to hear what your experience has been. Let me know if you've noticed more Ghosts, Darks, Hoot Hoots, any other Pokemon that you see more commonly at night, especially between the hours of 8 and 2 a.m. 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. In the meantime, it's almost 11 o'clock, and I've actually fixed my sleeping schedule somewhat. I've been going to sleep before midnight and waking up really early and just finishing my edits in the morning. So that's it. That's it for this one. Honestly, I was hoping like a Houndoom would spawn for this episode, but clearly it didn't happen. Still, decent catches today, and I ended up catching 3 more festive Pikachu. I keep wanting to say holiday. Party Hat Pikachu. Tonight, here, and I didn't even have to pay $9 to find those. See you guys tomorrow.